If you are an old-time Windows user and made the switch to Windows 8 from an earlier version, you'll know that the Start menu was phased out in favor of the Start screen. This move did not go down well with the community though, and the furious backlash has prompted Microsoft to reinstate the Start menu in Windows 10. You can access the Start menu by clicking the Windows icon in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. The menu still works pretty much the way it did before, but Microsoft has made it more user-friendly by merging some aspects of the Windows 8 Start screen into it. The new Start menu can therefore be said to be a hybrid between the two. The left side of the menu is where you have the old Start menu look, and the right side of the menu displays tiles from the Windows 8 Start screen. This Start menu is highly interactive. You can narrow down the right side of the menu if you don't like the big broad pop-up, and Windows 10 will automatically introduce a scroll bar to the right so that you can scroll through these tiles. You'll notice that when you do this, the left side of the screen continues to remain where it was. You can also adjust the size of the Start menu by dragging the top border up, down, right and left. Or you can make the menu take up the entire screen to make it more like the Start screen from Windows 8. To do that, just go to Settings, System and switch on Tablet mode. If you used Windows 8, you should be familiar with this look and behavior. But one thing that's different in Windows 10 is that the background is transparent, so you can still see the windows behind it. For now, I'm going back to the default view, so I'll just switch off Tablet mode. Just as in Windows 8, some of the tiles on the right are live tiles and will automatically update themselves over the internet, so you can see news, sports, weather and other information without having to open an actual app to get that info. You can add more apps to the right side of the menu by going to All Apps, right-clicking the app you want and choosing Pin to start. You can further customize a pinned app by dragging it to a different location. When you do that, you'll see that the tiles automatically readjust themselves to accommodate the new tile. If you drag the tile further up, you'll see a big blue bar. If you release the tile here, this will create a new section. You can add a name to the section by clicking above the section and typing out the title. You can also rename other sections in a similar way. In addition to adjusting the location, you can right-click it to resize to either small, which is useful if you want to pair a number of apps together, wide if you want it to be easier to read, or large if you really want it to be prominent to see updates without having to open an app. At the top left of the Start menu, you'll see your account name, which you can click to get the Change Account Settings, Lock and Sign Out options. Below the account name, you'll see categories such as Most Used, showing you the most commonly used apps and giving you a quick way to open them. If you have recently installed any programs, you may also see a recently added section here. At the bottom of the left side, you'll find the File Explorer, Settings and Power button from where you can put your computer to sleep, shut down or restart. You can further customize the Start menu as a whole by going to Settings, Personalization, and then choosing Colors. Here, you can automatically pick an accent color from the background. Let's pick a new background screen. Go to Background, select from one of the options available, then go back to Colors, and turn on Automatically Pick an Accent Color from my background. You can now see a preview of the color that was picked inside this box. Below the Accent Colors display, we have the option to show color on Start Taskbar and Action Center. If you turn it on and choose a color, your Start menu, Taskbar and Action Center will take on and display your selected color as you see here. You also have the option to make the Start menu transparent, which is on by default. You can switch it off to make it opaque. I'll just go back to the default settings for now. If you've missed the Start menu in Windows 8, you'll be glad to have it back in Windows 10. And if you've really gotten used to the Windows Start screen, you'll be equally glad that Microsoft did not do away with it either.